I had only been away for a short time, but when I came back, something felt different. The door wasn't the way I left it, and that's when I noticed the lock. It wasn't worn out or damaged by accident. It had been removed cleanly, like someone made a decision to open it. Without checking first, then I saw someone standing near the porch, holding a clipboard, looking around carefully. Taking notes like this was part of her routine, like she belonged there. I walked up slowly, didn't rush or interrupt, just took a moment to observe everything. Before saying a word, she turned and greeted me casually, as if nothing unusual was happening, as if this was completely normal. That alone told me a lot. She said she was there to do an inspection, mentioned there had been concerns raised, spoke with full confidence in her role. Like everything had already been approved, so I asked her a simple question. Was permission given for this? She didn't hesitate at all. Her answer came quickly. She said the HOA had authorized it. Spoke like that explained everything. Like that was all she needed. But it wasn't, because what she didn't realize was simple. There had already been conversations about access, and certain steps had already been taken. She just didn't know yet. She thought she had arrived first, that she was in control of the situation. But that wasn't the case, and it was about to become clear. Before I could respond further, there was a small movement inside the cabin. Nothing loud or dramatic, just enough to shift the moment. She paused right away. Her attention moved toward the door. That confidence shifted slightly. Not gone, but different. The door opened a bit wider, and it was clear someone was already inside, standing calmly, observing everything. Quietly present the entire time, they stepped forward in a composed way. No urgency, no raised voices, just a calm presence. The kind that changes the tone instantly. She looked surprised, not alarmed, just caught off guard. Like she hadn't expected anyone else there. Like this wasn't part of her plan. They asked her a few simple questions. How she entered, what she was doing, and whether permission had been confirmed. She pointed toward the lock, explaining her reasoning calmly, but it didn't carry the same confidence. Not anymore. The conversation stayed steady. No tension, no escalation, just clear communication. In careful listening, I stayed off to the side, watching quietly. There was no need to step in. Everything was already unfolding. She started listening more, speaking less, processing what was being said, understanding the situation differently. It all came back to one thing: the door, the entry, and how it happened. Standing there together, everything felt still for a moment. Not tense, just settled. Like the answer was already clear. She took a small step back. Not forced, not rushed, just a quiet shift in position. That said more than words. At that point, everything made sense. No confusion left. Just a situation being understood properly. Step by step, she looked around again, taking in the space differently now. Not as someone in charge, but simply as a visitor. I gave a small nod. Nothing dramatic, just acknowledgement that things were settling. Inside, everything remained untouched, just as it should be. Quiet and in order. Exactly how I left it. Her tone softened. The urgency had faded, replaced with understanding. In a bit of reflection, the forest around us stayed calm, unaffected by everything happening. Just steady and quiet, the way it always is. The conversation came to a natural end. No arguments, no raised voices, just clarity. She glanced down at her clipboard, then slowly closed it, like she had reached a conclusion. Without needing to say it, I stayed where I was, relaxed and quiet. There was nothing left to add. It had resolved itself. She stepped off the porch, moving slowly and calmly, no rush in her steps, just ready to leave. The walk back down the driveway was quiet. No more explanations, no more questions, just space to think. I watched from a distance, not out of concern, just observing. Same as before? She paused briefly on the path, looked back at the cabin, like something had settled in. Something simple, but important. Then she continued walking. The moment had passed, and the situation was already behind her. The cabin stood quietly again, just like it always had, unchanged and undisturbed, exactly as it should be. Later, I replaced the lock. A simple fix. Stronger than before? Just to be certain, I took my time with it. No rush at all. Just making sure everything was secure. Inside, nothing had changed. Everything remained in place. Clean, quiet, familiar. Just the way I like it. The porch was empty again. No movement, no voices. Just stillness settling back in. Like nothing had happened. Even the light felt softer, calmer somehow. Like the moment had passed. And everything was back to normal. Moments like this remind you things don't need to escalate. They just need clarity. At the right time, not everything needs a reaction. Sometimes understanding is enough, and patience does the rest. A door is just a door, but it represents something more. A boundary. In respect for it, the driveway stayed empty. No visitors returning. No interruptions. Just quiet space again. As the day came to an end, everything felt settled. Nothing dramatic left behind. Just a lesson. The sun dipped behind the trees, casting a warm, calm light, the kind that signals closure. And a fresh start? I headed back inside. Same routine as always. Nothing complicated. Just normal life continuing. The cabin felt the same. Comfortable and familiar. Unchanged by the moment. Exactly how it should be. Some situations pass quickly. Others leave something behind. This one left clarity, and that was enough. If you enjoyed this story, you already know what to do. Like, subscribe, and let me know where you're watching from. Subscribe, and let me know where you're watching from.